Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're talking about the M6 This tank absolutely slaps enemies left and right. Overall, we're going to be talking about this tank and breaking it down a little bit for you guys. Now, of course, this tank has some very good characteristics, and the main one is definitely going to be the gun. The two-shot gun on this thing is absolutely crazy. I mean, in just a few seconds, so 1.7 seconds, you can deal 900 damage. That's basically Death Star level alpha and the Jagdpanzer E100 level alpha on a heavy tank that actually has proper armor and pretty decent-ish mobility, right? Now, when it comes to the gun handling, it's not the greatest, especially if you compare it to other drum tanks like the T-57 Heavy. The aim time is probably lacking, the dispersion is, pretty okay, but the aim time is definitely lacking on this thing, but that is okay because we have some pretty good armor to compensate. We have 10 degrees of gun depression, which allows us to go hull down in a lot of situations and be very, very comfortable in that regard. But on top of that, we have some good turret armor to back it up, right? I mean, if you do go hull down in a few tanks like the Leopard, I mean, you don't have armor on the Leopard, so is it really worth it to always stick your head down? Stick your head up and, confront the enemy in those situations? Probably not. But the Yo can do it. It does have two cupolas, which can be penned at times. But apart from that, the turret is quite solid, and the hull in general is quite strong frontally. Apart from the fact that you do have a lower plate which can be pinned quite easily. Apart from that, the tank is pretty good armor-wise all around, especially when this tank first came out. It was a menace. It was quite scary. I think the armor got nerfed a little bit after it came out. But initially it was broken as hell. When it comes to the mobility of this thing, it's not too great. I mean, you do have 35 kilometers forward, but it's not enough at times. I'm going to be honest. The power to weight ratio is also not the greatest either. I mean, it's not super sluggish. I would definitely say it's not sluggish, but it's not fast, I would definitely put it in the slower end of heavy tanks, just because I feel like you need to balance this tank out somehow, because it is very, very strong otherwise. I mean, in combination with everything it has, it's just a very filthy tank to fight against. I mean, when it comes to damage, a lot of players were doing crazy amounts of damage, especially when this tank first came out, just because of the damage potential. I mean, you can get the 3-shot gun, but it's not going to be as effective when it comes to playing for damage, because again, the alpha is lower, the interclip is a little bit longer. Here, you have the opportunity to just peek out once, in 1.7 seconds, give 900 and pull back. That is why this tank is absolutely scary when it comes to dealing damage. Now, in other regards, I mean, for win rate, I guess it's also pretty good, but primarily damage is going to be your strong point in this tank, just because of your insanely godly ability to deal fast amounts of damage quickly and then pull back. I mean, this is obviously a first/second line tank. There shouldn't be a question when you're talking about this tank whether or not you should be playing on the first or second line. If you want to, you can play on the second line, but preferably you should be on the first line right behind some other heavies. And once the enemy shoots or isn't looking at you, you simply peek out, smash their face for 900 and pull back. It's a very, very easy, especially if you're in a hold down position. I mean, all you have to do is peek out to the enemy, give him a shot or two in the face and pull back. Simple as that. Very simple gameplay and overall quite effective in my opinion. So tell me what you guys think about the M6 in the comment section below. And with that, Happy is out, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Bye bye.